Hubers, cards, and more. You are the first in the live stream. Good morning, Hubers. Hubers, cards, and more. You are the first in the live stream. Hopefully you're having a good start to your Wednesday. Cardinals fan 1990, you made it in at the same time as Hubers. How have you been? I have been doing good. Running a little bit late. Usually I would have been on about a few minutes sooner than I just did. But here nonetheless. Do have a bunch of things going on toward the end of the week here. Might have to make two separate trips tomorrow, or one trip tomorrow, one trip Friday. Take care of some business. My Friday stream may be a recorded stream. For the most part, I'm pretty sure it probably will be, because I will be going to a funeral. But other than that, things are rolling along. Unless I decide to do it a little bit later in the day. But I don't know. I don't want to interfere with Jab's family. He usually does a pretty big Friday evening stream with, I don't know what new product might be coming out here soon on Jab's family. But other than that, we are going to have some fun today with the 1996 Topps. You can see that sitting there. This was the first unique way that they produced a complete set for Topps baseball. And I think that's in lieu of the shortened season. They might do something like this next year for 2021. Since if you do remember, they do have gonna have an abbreviated season, only 60 games this year. So that means next year's baseball card set, I'm assuming, might be a smaller product. But we'll see how things panned out and see what Topps ends up doing for next year. Chuck Dupree is in the house. How you doing, Chuck? Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I don't know for sure. If you don't get your package today, you'll most likely get it tomorrow, Chuck. I did mail it out on Monday. Most went out either first class or priority. I think yours went in a small priority flat rate box. I think I squeezed everything into the small flat rate boxes for the red, white, and blue combo packs that you got. But everything should be going well there. So let me get my two entrants into my June giveaway. Huber's cards and more. My package is arriving today. I'll open it after. No problem there, Chuck. I thought it might be there either today or tomorrow. Let me get Huber and Cardinals fan put into my wheel of names. All right, Huber, you are in there now, and let me get Cardinals fan 1990. Get you on my wheel of names. All right, I've got the new entrants today into the wheel of names for the July giveaway. All right. Again, there are a few different ways to get entries into the wheel of names. That's being first in the chat on a live stream, and all those that get in on the same time frame, timestamp. Today it was 10:17, and so yeah. Get this saved, and we will get back into talking about what the plan is for the stream today. All right, so we are rocking and rolling here today. Let me get this adjusted just a hair here. I think now maybe boom. Try and get that adjusted up just a hair more. There we go. I think I got that kind of in there. somewhat, sorta. Uh, I am my package. Cardinals fan 1990. I like that. I am my package. All right. Do a refresh on the chat here. Got everybody that's in here. So, of course, today we are doing the 1996 baseball card set unopened. And again, when we do get into opening this one after the brief history lesson, we will go into these. It's a smaller set for 1996, only 440 baseball cards. It is a different and unique way of packaging a box, or I should say the 4 boxes of baseball cards that are included in here. You can see each individual box here has 110 cards, plus in each box you get a commemorative card randomly inserted of Mickey Mantle. So that'll be interesting. You can see that 2 Mickey Mantles on that side. You turn it around here and you got 2 Mickey Mantles on this side. So we'll see what we get for those. And the way they did it uniquely and differently here is you can see the checklists for each box. The checklists for each box are right on the side here of the boxes. So an interesting way to produce the checklists, that's for sure. So other than that, we will see how things roll with that when we get into opening the box there. My package is arriving today too. There we go. Cardinals fan 1990. All right. So other than that, yeah, anytime during the month of July, if you do want to buy a mystery pack, you are welcome to do that. I'll just put this out for just a couple more days, probably till this Saturday when I have my next sale. See if we can generate up some more interest in my red, white, and blue mystery packs. All you have to do to reserve a pack for Saturday is tell me. I will mark on my sheet here that you want to reserve it. I'll reserve it, put your channel name near there, and then Saturday when I open the packs, all I have to do is receive payment. I'll put on there paid, and then we will open up some more packs this Saturday for the red, white, and blue celebration as it continues. All right. So other than that, we do have about 5 minutes to chit chat on the channels. I'm doing a little challenge for myself here to see how many hobby boxes I need to open from Topps 2020 to complete my 700 card 2020 baseball card set. So I am going through the first 2 hobby boxes. I still have a little bit more sorting to do there to see if I can complete it off of my first 2 boxes. But if not, I'll go into box 3 here, most likely, possibly tomorrow. We'll just see how things work out. But tomorrow or Friday, I will open up a 2020 Topps Series 2 hobby box. So we'll go ahead and get ready to open that up. And other than that, I think we're good to go. Then when I do move these later, you'll see that the 4 different graded cards that are on the front board here, that was the remainder of the 6 that I started with on Saturday for the red, white, and blue mystery pack series 1 summer edition. So the deal is on that is if you get a checklist in your mystery pack, which there are random checklists included in the mystery packs, you would then get to choose one of the 4 remaining bonus graded cards. Okay, so there is a chance to do that. I did have 3 hot packs with 33 cards each. 2 of those were chosen already in the first 13 packs, so there still is one hot pack to go. So other than that, we will get ready to go into our content at hand today and go into 1995 Major League Baseball in review. Okay, so we will do that when we get there. So, I made video is live stream my YouTube. All right. So we are getting ready to rock and roll here. We got about 2 more minutes to go before we get into the 1995 Major League Baseball season. Because pretty much that's what these cards are based on. And always remember that. So the 2020 cards, most of the pictures and the photos on those cards are from the 2019 season. Okay? Except for some of the Topps Now products that they do on the Topps website. The Topps Now products are current season. That is the only way you get current year activity. But of course, we don't have any current year activity yet, since our season's not going to start till the end of this month. And it's going to be 60 games. That could be interesting, but we will have fun with that. So we're getting close to about the 1 minute warning here. We're at the there we go. Now we're at the 1 minute warning before we get into our content at hand. Okay, so hopefully you guys are ready for the day. And then I will scroll down, get into our year in review. I'll move these out of the way and just set our box up, our 1996 baseball card set that we're going to open up today. Again, this is easy. We'll open one box at a time and go through the 110 cards that are in each of the boxes. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff aside for now. Get this off to the side here where I can bring it back up and out at the ready when I do need to. Let me put our baseball card set front and center here. And then it is 10:30, so we are going to get into our history lesson behind the 1996 baseball card set of 1995 Major League Baseball season. So the 1995 Major League Baseball season, let me do one thing real quick so I know when I started the lesson. I got my chat refreshed. Was the first season to be played under the expanded postseason format, as the League Division Series was played in both the American and National Leagues for the first time. However, due to the 1994-1995 baseball strike, which carried into the 1995 season, a shortened 144-game schedule commenced on April 25th, when the Florida Marlins played host to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Atlanta Braves became the first franchise to win the World Series championships in 3 cities. Along with their 1995 title, the Braves won in 1914 as the Boston Braves and in 1957 as the Milwaukee Braves. All right, as far as the regular season, after the 1994 season was ended due to the players' strike, there was still a deal that had to be worked out. However, it wasn't until Major League owners parlayed plans to have replacement players play in 1995 that the players got into serious negotiations. Due to the strike, there was no official defending champion for the year. However, the negotiations pushed the start of the season back to late April, already 18 games into a regular season. Despite the strike, which alienated many fans, Baltimore Orioles shortstop Cal Ripken Jr. surpassed Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played streak when he played in his 2,131st straight game on September 6th. Games during the playoffs were also broadcast simultaneously, meaning that games were broadcast only regionally. Despite the oddities, the 1995 season is now considered a financial success, where the two best teams in baseball in the World Series, the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves, for the first time since 1954. The Indians were the American League representatives in the World Series. This game, on the heels of dominating the American League Central, beating the second-place Kansas City by 30 games. They met the Boston Red Sox, who had an American League MVP, Vaughn, 39 home runs and 126 RBIs, and got to start the series at home. Regardless, Cleveland swept the Red Sox. Meanwhile, in the other ALDS series between Seattle and the Yankees stormed to a quick 2-0 series lead at Yankee Stadium, winning Game 2 on a 15th inning walk-off home run by John Larkin. However, as the series shifted to the Kingdome in Seattle, the Mariners, who had made a 13-game comeback on the California Angels to force a one-game playoff, which Randy Johnson got the win, the Mariners won 3-4 to cause a classic Game 5, in which the Mariners came back 3 times to win on Edgar Martinez's famous double that scored Joey Cora and Ken Griffey Jr. In the ALCS, the Mariners surprised the Indians by taking Game 1. However, on the power pitchers Dennis Martinez and Oral Hershiser, the Indians managed to knock off Seattle in 6. In the NLDS, it was the near opposite to the New York-Seattle series. Cincinnati Reds, who'd run away with the National League Central, swept the Dodgers, and the Atlanta Braves took both games versus Colorado at Coors Field before the Rockies finally won a game in Game 3. However, the Braves finished the Rockies at home in Game 4. Then, in the NLCS, after taking both games at Riverfront Stadium, the Braves finished the sweep of the Reds at home. In the 1995 World Series, the Braves took the first 2 at home versus Cleveland. Then, during the 3 games at Jacobs Field, the Indians won Games 3 and 5, but those games sandwiched around the Braves' 5-2 Game 4 victory. In Game 6, the Braves, on the power of an 8-inning one-hitter thrown by Tom Glavine and David Justice, hitting a solo home run in the 6th inning, won 1-0 and won the World Series. The victory made the Braves the first team to win the World Series in 3 home cities: Boston 1914, Milwaukee 1957, and Atlanta in 1995. As far as the statistical leaders that year was Edgar Martinez, Seattle, with 356, and Tony Gwynn of San Diego, not Seattle. Kevin would chop my head off for that one, with a 368. The home run leaders for that year were Albert Bell in Cleveland with 50 and Dante Bichette, Colorado, with 40. The RBI leaders for that year were Albert Bell from Cleveland and Mo Vaughn from Boston, both with 126. And then Dante Bichette from Colorado with 128. The wins was Mike Mussina with Baltimore with 19 wins and Greg Maddux from Atlanta with 19 wins. The ERA leaders were Randy Johnson at a 2.48 and Greg Maddux with Atlanta with a 1.63. Then strikeout leaders were Randy Johnson from Seattle with 294 and Hideo Nomo from Los Angeles with 236. Saves went to Jose Mesa from Cleveland with 46 and Randy Myers, Chicago Cubs, with 38. And then the stolen bases went to Kenny Lofton that year of Cleveland with 54 and Cuelvio Barris from Florida with 56. Of course, the All-Star game that was played that year, the Home Run Derby, was Frank Thomas, Chicago White Sox, with 16 home runs. And the All-Star game, July 11th, at the ballpark at Arlington, the National League won 3-2. And the MVP was Jeff Conine. All right. Then we go on to Marty Cordova. The Cy Young Award winner was Greg Maddux from Atlanta and Randy Johnson from Seattle. The Manager of the Year, Don Baylor with Colorado and Lou Piniella with Seattle. Most Valuable Player, Barry Larkin, Cincinnati, and Mo Vaughn with Boston. The Gold Glove Award winners for the different positions, the Gold Cup holders like we do on the baseball cards and stuff. The pitchers that year were Greg Maddux with Atlanta and Mark Langston with California. The catcher was Charles Johnson, Florida, Ivan Rodriguez with Texas. First baseman Gold Glovers were Mark Grace, Chicago Cubs, and J.T. Snow, California. Second baseman Craig Biggio, Houston, Roberto Alomar, Toronto. Third baseman Ken Caminetti, San Diego, and Robin Ventura, Chicago White Sox. The shortstop Gold Glove Award, Barry Larkin, Cincinnati, and Omar Vizquel, Cleveland. The outfielders, of course, you get 3 in each league. Marquis Grissom with Atlanta. For the National League, Raul Mondesi and Steve Finley with San Diego. And then for the American League was Kenny Lofton, Cleveland, Devin White, Toronto, and Ken Griffey Jr., Seattle. All right. Silver Slugger Awards went to pitcher designated hitter Tom Glavine for Atlanta and Edgar Martinez for Seattle. The catcher position went Mike Piazza with LA and Ivan Rodriguez, Texas. First baseman Eric Karros, LA. Mo Vaughn, Boston. Second baseman Craig Biggio, Houston. Chuck Knobloch, Minnesota. Third baseman Vinny Castillo, Colorado. Gary Gaeta, Kansas City. Shortstop Barry Larkin, Cincinnati. John Valentin, Boston. And then the outfielders were Sammy Sosa for the National League, Dante Bichette with Colorado, and Tony Gwynn from San Diego. And then the American League outfielders were Albert Bell, Cleveland, Tim Salmon, California, and Manny Ramirez from Cleveland. All right. Now we roll into the events of the year. Okay. Not too much major went on, but we'll go in a few months at a stint here. Parker, Card Breaks, how you doing there? In the live stream, Parker, thanks for popping in here. Appreciate you being here, sir. All right. I believe, is this, let's see, it was Papa J Cards. I saw you in his channel last night. Was that the one? Parker, I think I saw your comment you left on my channel. If so, if that is you, Parker, welcome to the live stream. All right, so let's get into our events for the year of 1995, and then we will commence to opening up this unopened full complete set of 1996 tops in a unique fashion, because this is the way they made the complete set this year. All right. So from January through June for events that took place in 1995, April 2nd, after 232 days, the 1994-1995 Major League Baseball strike comes to an end. April 8th, the Colorado Rockies signed free agent outfielder Larry Walker. On April 25th, Major League Baseball begins its strike-shortened 144-game season. Opening day games seem fan protests regarding the strike spill onto the field. In addition, there were boos at opening day games. April 26th, the Colorado Rockies opened Coors Field with an 11-9 victory over the New York Mets in 14 innings. And June 30th, Eddie Murray became a member of the 3,000 Hit Club. All right, nothing new in the chat. Go into our next section here. July through September. On July 11th, the National League defeats the American League in the All-Star Game 3-2 on an 8th-inning pinch hit home run by Jeff Conine. Conine becomes the 10th player to homer in his first All-Star at-bat, and is named the game MVP. Frank Thomas, Craig Biggio, and Mike Piazza also connect for home runs. Sorry about that. Get a sip of water here. All right. On August the 10th, the Los Angeles Dodgers are forced to forfeit to the visiting St. Louis Cardinals when inebriated fans react to several close calls by throwing souvenir baseballs onto the field. No Major League Baseball game has resulted in forfeit since. August 18th, the St. Louis's Tom Henke achieved his 300th career save against Atlanta. September 4th, Robin Ventura of the Chicago White Sox becomes the 8th player in Major League history to hit 2 grand slams in a single game, doing so in the 4th and 5th innings of the White Sox's 14-3 win over the Texas Rangers. The last to do it was Frank Robinson in 1970. And then, of course, on September 6th, Cal Ripken Jr.'s famous day of the Baltimore Orioles plays in his 2,131st consecutive Major League game to surpass Lou Gehrig's 56-year record. When the game becomes official in the middle of the 5th inning, Ripken takes a victory lap around Camden Yards during the 22-minute standing ovation from the sellout crowd, including President Bill Clinton. In the game, Ripken goes 2 for 4, including a home run, in Baltimore's 4-2 win over California. Then on September 28th, Greg A. Harris of the Montreal Expos becomes the first Major League pitcher since 1893 to pitch with both hands in one game. Harris faces 4 batters, 2 from his usual right side and 2 from the left, in the 9th inning of a 9-7 loss to the Cincinnati Reds. All right, get into our last part of the stream here. No new comments, so let's finish this history off before we break open the set. October through December of 1995, October 23rd, the St. Louis Cardinals hired Tony La Russa as their manager. On October 28th, in a pitcher's duel, the Atlanta Braves win Game 6 of the World Series 1-0 on a combined one-hitter by Tom Glavine, Mark Wohlers, and then David Justice's 6th inning home run accounts for the game's only run. In winning, the Braves become the first team to win world championships representing 3 cities. Again, Boston 1914, Milwaukee 1957, and Atlanta. Catcher Tony Peña's leadoff single in the 6th is Cleveland's only hit, and Glavine is named the series MVP. November 2nd, the New York Yankees named Joe Torre as their new manager, replacing Buck Showalter. And then on December 22nd, Anheuser-Busch agrees to sell the Cardinals for $150 million to an investment group that agrees to keep the team in St. Louis. And then on December 22nd, the Florida Marlins signed free agent pitcher Kevin Brown. The Philadelphia Phillies signed free agent third baseman Todd Zeile, and the Boston Red Sox signed free agent pitcher Jamie Moyer. Greg Maddux won his 4th consecutive Cy Young Award. A record at the time has since been equaled by Randy Johnson. And the Cleveland Indians' Albert Bell became the first player with 50 home runs and 50 doubles in the same season. And then the Cleveland Indians clinched the American League Central on the 123rd game of the season, the quickest a team ever clinched a division. So there you have it, the history of the 1995 Major League Baseball season. Hopefully you guys and gals out there enjoying that. Sorry. My computer's done something funny on me here. I'll be with you in just a second here. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun. All right. Think I got that taken care of here. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Okay, what do you do now? Okay, let's see here. See if I can get back to... There we go. All right. Think I'm back in business here. My computer was being a little finicky there. Let me refresh my chat. Hey, gang. Steven's Cards. How you doing there, Steven? All right. Dun, dun, dun. Now we will get into our content at hand here. Let me just readjust this just a little bit here. I'm going to ask everybody a question that who is here? Has anybody here ever opened up a 1996 baseball card set? I'll wait for some input from my people that are in the live stream. Actually, I got to refresh my computer here. It says there's only one waiting, but it's not telling me it. Looks like we only got 2 people on the stream. That is very, very crazy. It's got to be more than that. Can't have it. We only got 2 people in the stream here on an exciting day like today, opening up a box of 1996 Topps baseball cards. I have not. Well, it is a unique, different setup. I do say so myself, and I've never opened one like this too. But you know what? I got all my sets, and a bunch of them aren't open, so that's why I'm doing the grand openings on the channel. But I'll probably have to. I'll have to see if I can put these back in the boxes they came out of, and but I'll have to see. It's almost like it's a little. They called them the little cereal box set. You know the little cereal boxes when you grew up as a kid, where you open up the little box and it's one little individual serving of cereal. That's the way this set is pretty much designed, which I think is kind of interesting at the same time. Looks like it might just be me and you there, Stevens. Huber's back. Sorry, I'm back now. No problem there, Huber. Did you have to take off too? Don't forget thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. That's probably why I'm not getting no thumbs up when people came in earlier to use the analytics of everything that takes place. But no matter whether it's just me in here or somebody else, cards. Love the new logo. Oh, Steven's Cards. Steven's Cards. Oh, I'll have to check out the logo and a little bit bigger. I just see a teeny tiny icon. That's probably what threw me off. Variety packs. Oh yeah. It's not well. It looks like variety packs. Yeah, a variety pack in a box, right? 4 little boxes here, but there's 110 cards per box, and the 1996 baseball card set only has 440 cards. You can go into the trading card database and do the research on it. It's 1996 Topps. You can go into the trading card database here, and it does show that there's only 440 cards in the complete set. Go into the overview here. Brings you up the list. You can get a couple of error cards that might be listed in there. You will get, oh, it says randomly inserted. It looks like card number 7 is the Mickey Mantle commemorative. But yeah, so we will go ahead and see what we pull out of this box here. And we will have fun with it nonetheless. Whether there's one person in here or 2 people in here. But let me get this lined up here real quick. So we are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and score the top of the box here, or get it to where I can open up the plastic here and unbox this 1996 baseball card set. I'll show you. I've kind of seen them listed, but I have never officially opened one up. It looks like they are individually wrapped. I'll go into those in just a minute here. Ooh, that one looks like it got a little ding in it. Hopefully it didn't there we go. So that's the little holder there that the set sits in. Pretty cool. Might set that aside. I might keep the boxes and see how I can do this one. But you do have lift the tab to open. Where did I know I see, oh, there it is. So we got A and B and C and D. We're going to probably open them in order and go with the A and the B and the C and the D. Plus one Mickey Mantle commemorative card randomly inserted. But yeah, you can see on here. Oh, boom. No. But it's just definitely a different type of set for sure. So you got a little tab in the front. I'll show you the tab in a second here. I'm gonna put these boxes right back here. You can see the little tab here on the top. It says lift tab to open. 110 tops 1996 baseball cards plus one Mickey Mantle commemorative card randomly inserted. So I think you get 4 randomly inserted Mickey Mantle cards. So without further ado, I'll show you the side here. It does say 1996 Topps Company, lift tab to open, 1996. But it is kind of unique because on the sides of the boxes, they do list the checklist. I wonder if, I never even noticed this before. Oh, there we go. That's a checklist in order. I never really paid attention to the sides of the boxes here. 25, and then oh, and then it does list the different subset cards that you can, but we'll see what we get here, guys and gals. Sorry, don't want to slight anybody here, but I just thought this would be a definitely a different and interesting type stream to do, especially with the way this type set is. So let's commence to getting the plastic off the set, and now the plastic off of each individual box, and we will see, get a box opening here of oh, you didn't have to do that. Man, why'd I do that? I'll have to see if I can tape that up and fix that. Looks like you don't necessarily have to do it. Well, maybe you do. Oh, that's kind of, you gotta be careful when you open it. That's, oh no, okay, that's oh good. That's it. They got a little covering on here so you don't really ruin the cards. And then, oh, it's got a little spacer here, and that's pretty neat the way they have this packaged. You got a little spacer Spacer card here to keep them nice and snug inside the box. Snug as a bug, I guess you'd call it. Might keep that to put when I repackage them inside their boxes. When I put the set in order. Then I guess you just pull the cards out. Get them. Oh my word, look at that. Chipper Jones right on top there. That's an empty box for box number 1 here. An empty box for box number 1. And I guess they won't be in order. That means I get to put them in order like I normally do when I open up a box of cards. Boom! Look at that Mickey Mantle right on top there. There's our insert Mickey Mantle card. That is a cool. I guess I could have left out on the bottom, but that's okay. It's a Mickey Mantle insert from, it looks like from the 1996 set. I don't know which year card that might be for Mickey Mantle, but awesome nonetheless. Here, I'm going to put that Mickey Mantle right there for now. And let's go through these boxes here. There we go. I'll have a prominent spot here for each of those. I'll put the stack of cards right here when we go through them. Uh-oh. Oh, not too much stickage here, really. Let's go through and highlight. There is a little bit of stickage here. But I don't think they will be too bad. So we got Felix Furman with the Seattle Mariners. And that's not going to work out. I'm going to go right like that. How's that sound? These are glossy cards, that's for sure. So we got Ray Durham, Gold Cup card for the White Sox. Alex Diaz with the Seattle Mariners. All right, Tony Castillo, variety pack. So yeah, sorry I'm back now. Stevens card, love the new logo. Hey Hubers, thanks. Yeah, everyone. Hey Wes, hey Stevens. Let me renew the chat here. Live, okay, so Tony Castillo with the Toronto Blue Jays. Wilson Alvarez with the Chicago White Sox. Raul Mondesi with the Dodgers. All right, Mike Mims with the Philadelphia Phillies. Felipe Lira with the Detroit Tigers. Frank Thomas III with the White Sox. John Schmaltzy with the Braves. Move into our next round here. All right. And let's see. We got Royce Clayton with the Giants. Got Ramon Martinez with the Dodgers. Darren Holmes with the Rockies. Walt Weiss with the Rockies. Carlos Perez, Gold Cup card. Ozzie Guillen with the White Sox. Rob Nen with the Marlins. Brad Racky with the Twins. See if I can get these pretty much centered on the camera here. Brian Jordan with the Cardinals. All right, Darren Dalton with the Phillies. Chad Curtis with the Tigers. Marty Cordova, Gold Cup card for the Twins. Andujar Cedeno with the Padres. Mark Wallers with the Braves. John Wetland with the Yankees. Tim Wakefield with the Red Sox. Mel Rojas with the Expos. There we go. Kenny Rogers with the Rangers. Boom! Cal Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken Jr. with the Orioles. Troy Percival with the California Angels. Kirby Puckett with the Twins. Terry Pendleton with the Marlins. Tom Pagnozzi with the Cardinals. Joe Oliver with the Milwaukee Brewers. Todd Zeile with the Cubs. Dan Wilson with the Seattle Mariners. All right, Bernie Williams with the Yankees. And Devin White with the Blue Jays. A little bit of stick each. When Donald is in the stream, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the 1996 Topps trying to get you, pop it like it hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it. That when I'm snap crackle popping the Rice Krispies out of the cereal boxes. Oh boy, can't believe I ruined that box there. But that's okay. I didn't realize you didn't have to pull the tab, that you could open the box. But that's okay. Crilvio Veras with the Marlins. That one? Yeah. I was making sure they weren't Cards in my car with our Posada. Bill Pulsifer with the Mets. Todd Stottlemyre with the A's. JT Snow with the Angels. Jose Rijo with the Reds. Gary Sheffield with the Marlins. David Segui with the Expos. Todd Hollinsworth with the Dodgers. Pat Rapp with the Marlins. Thomas Perez with the Blue Jays. John Nunnally with the Royals. John Valentin with the Red Sox. Tony Tarasco with the Expos. Mike Stanley with the Yankees. Julian Taveras with the Indians. Steve Ataveros with the A's. Jose Offerman with the Dodgers. Troy O'Leary with the Red Sox. Otis Nixon with the Rangers. Tim Naring with the Red Sox. And Mark McLemore with the Rangers. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Robert Posada. Tenert Red Rob. How you doing there, Trent? Frank Castillo with the Cubs. Vinny Castilla with the Rockies. Joe Carter with the Blue Jays. Tom Candiotti with the Dodgers. Ken Caminetti with the Padres. Dante Bichette with the Colorado Rockies. Tim Belcher with the Seattle Mariners. Edgar Alfonso with the New York Mets. Mark McGuire with the Athletics. Mike Mussina with the Orioles. Tom Henke with the Cardinals. Mike Greenwell with the Red Sox. Joe Girardi with the Rockies. Gary Gaeta with the Royals. Chuck Finley with the Angels. Mike Fetters with the Brewers. Ellis Burks with the Rockies. Derek Bell with the Astros. And Brian McRae with the Cubs. Get into, I guess I could almost take like 27 and a half cards. About 27 and a half cards. If that makes sense. For each stack, and I can get it done in 4 stacks. Kurt Abbott with the Marlins. Just make sure that's one card. Sometimes they're sticking together a little bit. They need to fight Nate more. He is fun to watch fight. Paul Molitor with the Blue Jays. Denny Martinez with the Indians. John Mabry, Gold Cup card. Scott Leus with the Twins. Greg Jeffries with the Phillies. Stan Javier with the Athletics. Pat Hentgen with the Blue Jays. Tom Goodman with the Royals. Curtis Goodwin with the Orioles. Benji Gill with the Rangers. Manny Alexander with the Orioles. Randy Myers with the Cubs. Eddie Murray with the Indians. Tino Martinez with the Seattle Mariners. Hubers, Donald Blomdahl, by God's grace, what is that mantle in the background? Oh, you must have missed it when I first started opening up the cards there, Huber. In each of these boxes, there's a randomly inserted Mickey Mantle. Okay, there's a randomly inserted Mickey Mantle. Let me see if I can get it out without making a big mess here. There we go. But there is a Mickey Mantle card in each box. And it's not the original, but it's a reprint of the original. That's why it has the little stamp on there. All right, that indicates it's not the original Mickey Mantle, but it is based on the original Mickey Mantle. And the back style is the same. The commemorative set that they did make for the 1996 top is 19 cards in the set. But we should have 4 cards out of the 19 cards that are in here. Okay, and these are like bonus cards in each box. But I guess you'd have to buy more sets to try and complete the whole set. But that's what that is. Left Behind Times. Hello, Mr. Seattle Mariners. Good to see ya. Boom, boom. There we go for Left Behind Times. Super Chat. Let me get him included in the drawing. It's all right. Super Chat. Pretty much stop the show. That's how we got a local radio station, and when they want to get a point across, they say, stop the show. This is my stop the show moment. And then when you get a super chat, depending on the size of the chat, you get 2 of those. So let's get Left Behind Times in the drawing for July. All right. So got you in the drawing there. Thank you there, Left Behind Times, for the support in the channel. Really do appreciate that. All right. What year did Top start using the rookie card logo? I could look it up. You can probably look it up, but I believe it's right around, it's somewhere in the 2000s. Can't remember if it's 2010 or the early 2000s, but they did. You could look it up. You probably just Google, when did they start using the rookie card logo on the baseball cards? Because then they were mandated to do that to make it easier to identify the rookie cards for a player. But yeah, hope everyone is well today. Showstopper, laugh out loud. Are you doing a super chat drawing? Oh, the super chat drawing is included in the monthly giveaways. So that's just another way of getting into the giveaway. And it just depends on the dollar value as to how many entries you get. So for every $1, you get an entry into the monthly drawings. There's multiple ways to do it. 2006 rookie card logo was okay in 2006. Thanks there, Left Behind. I knew it was somewhere around the early 2000s, but thanks for that intel. 2006 there, Huber. That looks like the answer. So here we go. Orlando Miller with the Topps Gold Cup. Mike McFarland with the Red Sox. Oh, Orlando Miller was with the Astros. Ron Karkovis with the White Sox. Ryan Kelsko with the Braves. Randy Johnson with the Seattle Mariners. Left Behind likes when I do that. Danny Jackson with the Cardinals. Then we've got Darren Fletcher with the Expos, Tony Fernandez with the Yankees, Alex Fernandez with the White Sox, Trip Cromer with the Cardinals, Mark Grace with the Cubs, John Burkett with the Marlins, Ricky Badalico with the Phillies, Mark Lemke with the Braves, Mark Leader with the Giants, and Chipper Jones Gold Cup card. Boom! Chipper Jones with his Gold Cup card. There we go. So box 1 is in the books. It's not too bad. About 15 minutes for a box. We should finish right about noon. When did you send my package? It went out on Monday, Huber. Your package went in the mail with everybody else's from Saturday, and my Patreon members and the such all went out on Monday. Okay? Just in case you're wondering there, that's what took place there. So now we're going to move into box number 2. Okay, so box number 2 will be the next one. Boom, Chipper Gold Cup. Very nice. Unfortunately, these will stay in the box as a set. So I will not break up my sets because it's a set of cards. So, and down the road, if I so desire to sell my sets of cards, I will sell them as complete sets. I will sell them as complete base card sets. So there might be some inserts that come in different boxes and stuff. So I tend to basically keep the insert cards and just sell the base card set. So when I list it up on my eBay channel or something, if I do sell it as a set, it will be listed as the base 140 card baseball card set. Okay, so that will be pretty much how I will list it. Let me see if I can get this to open without ruining. You're going to be difficult, aren't you? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I got it. There, I saved the top of the box. I saved the top of the box. Okay. There we go. Pull the little tab off. Slide out the insert. Pull the cards out. Up, up. There we go. There is our next Mickey Mantle. Oh, my word. Okay. There is our next Mickey Mantle card. First base with the Yankees. Another insert card. From, this looks like the 1968 Topps baseball card set. This is Mickey Mantle commemorative set card number 18 of 19. Another cool Mickey Mantle card there. Put that one right in the back right here. Boom. All right. So we are opening up box number 2 here. Kind of slide this right here like this. Put the box right there. I'll leave it open so it's easier to put the cards back in and put this little separation card there. Looks like we got at least a checklist or two in here. Looks like, oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I see. Interesting the way they did that. Okay. So they do give you the checklists in the boxes. This is for the first 2 boxes. So it does list 1 through 220. I guess you do actually get a Mickey Mantle, which will be card number 7 in the set. And there's a second checklist. Oh, I've got a bunch of these cards. But that is the awesomeness. That's the awesomeness card for Cal Ripken Jr. I've got so many cards that make tribute to this 2,131, May 30th, 1982 through September 6th, 1995. Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. I have an Uncle Donald in my family. I almost call you Uncle Donald before I type laugh out loud. No problem there, left behind. You can call me Uncle Donald if you want. I'm probably old enough to be your uncle. Would not surprise me. All right, but Cal Ripken Jr. I gotta ring the bell for that Cal Ripken Jr. tribute card there. I like that one. I do have a couple of those. Chris Gomez with the Detroit Tigers. Steve Avery with the Braves. All right. And then Hideo Nomo Gold Cup card for the Dodgers. Oral Hershiser with the Indians. Michael Tucker with the Royals. John Franco with the Mets. Tony Phillips with the Angels. Butch Husky. Oh, these must be the minor league cards, the way they did it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Back in the day, the way they did these. So we got Butch Husky with the Mets and Eric Owens with the Cincinnati Reds. Then we've got Steve Gibraltar with the Reds and Bob Abreu. Ooh, there we go. Bob Abreu's in the 1996 Triple A Stars. Then we've got Brian Givens with the Brewers and J.T. Matthews with the Cardinals. Then we've got Chris Pritchard with the Angels and Trinidad Hubbard with the Colorado Rockies. Chris Hoyles with the Orioles. Rusty Greer with the Rangers. Mike Lansing with the Expos. Sid Robertson with the Brewers. Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez. A few years in the leagues then. All right. Pete Shurek with the Reds. And David Cone with the Yankees. David Cone with the Yankees. Let me see here. I'm going to do this for a reason later down the road here. Trying to see how I can squeeze everything in here. Just did that one. Next part here, Blondell. Donald should have 70,000 subscribers. I wish. I got to get those analytics. I got to get people to, when you guys come into the stream, I need you to share me out and get other people to show up. Like, comment, subscribe, share out the channel. Share out the channel with everybody that's on your subscriber list. Don has the best channel by far and has the best eBay store by far. Well, I gotta start working on getting some more listed up on eBay. But I almost need to hire somebody part-time if I had somebody that lived close to me. Rich Becker with the Twins. Carlos Baerga with the Indians. Oh, boom. Oh, okay. Oh, so see, you get the randomly inserted cards. And there's a Mickey Mantle tribute card for the set. So this will be included in the set. Because this is card number 7. That's on the checklist. But that is a nice Mickey Mantle card there. For sure. I'm going to just sleeve this one up. Keep it in the set that way. I think it'll probably go back in the box sleeved up. But boom. The Mickey Mantle card in the set. Loving the Mantle inserts. Very nice, Uncle Donald. Left behind. You're my pal. You're my buddy. uh, you, you'll kind of catch on to that the more you get to know me. My wife's from the Philippines. And anybody that's familiar with Filipinos would understand what you calling me Uncle Donald means. Jeff King with the Pirates. Don Mattingly with the Yankees. Jack McDowell with the Yankees. Kirk Chilling with the Phillies. Dave Stevens with the Twins. Glenn Allen Hill with the Giants. Greg Vaughn with the Brewers. Omar Vizquel with the Indians. Garrett Anderson Gold Cup card. Jay Bell with the Pirates. Jose Valentin with the Brewers. Marvin Freeman with the Rockies. Brent Gates with the Athletics. Mark Kubiks with the Royals. Ron Gant with the Reds. And Scott Sanders with the Padres. Okay. About halfway through the box almost. We should all call him Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. No, how about Uncle Donald? Sean Bergman with the top. Let me just do a refresh here. Just so I know where I left off on the chat. Or else you'll see me repeating chats that I've already read. All right. So Sean Bergman with the Tigers, Kevin Foster with the Cubs, Hal Morris with the Reds, Jim Edmonds with the Angels, Andy Ashby with the Padres, Sean Berry with the Expos, Tony Eusebio with the Astros, Jacob Brumfield with the Pirates, Lyle Mouton with the White Sox, Roger Plavick with the Rangers, Rod Beck with the Giants, Albert Bell with the Indians, Mark Carrion with the Giants, Travis Fryman with Detroit Tigers, Bobby Jones with the Mets, Doug Jones with the Orioles, Greg Gagne with the Royals, Roger Clemens with the Red Sox, Eric Karros with the Dodgers, Ryan Thompson with the Mets. Looks like we've got some draft picks coming up. Yep. Looks like they just kind of grouped the draft picks together, so maybe we'll see some ones that made it good in the big leagues here. Their draft pick card. Tony McKnight with the Astros. Mark Redman with the Twins. Michael Barrett with the Expos. Juan LeBron with the Royals. Ben Davis with the Padres. Corey Jenkins with the Red Sox. Ryan Jaranchik with the Mets, Mark Bellhorn with the Athletics, Sean Casey with the Indians, Jim Sharer with the Braves. Boom. I see a nice hit coming up there. You guys might be able to see it there. Todd Helton with the Rockies, Jeff Jenkins with the Brewers, Brett Tomko with the Reds, Jared Washburn with the Angels, Jim Eisenreich with the Phillies, Kevin Stocker with the Phillies, Jeff Kent with the Mets, Geronimo Burrow with the Athletics, Steve Finley with the Padres, David Justice with the Braves, Doug Drabeck with the Astros, Jim Doherty with the Astros, Brad Osmus with the Padres, and Esteban Loaiza with the Pirates. But here we go. It is a hit for me. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. I've seen a few of your early missionary trip videos. The children called you Uncle Donald. I bet, didn't they? Yes, they did. Todd Helton, boom. This is a very good set. Good rookies and cool inserts. All right, Ken Griffey Jr. with the Seattle Mariners. All right. And then Kevin Seitzer with the Brewers. Al Martin with the Pirates. Bobby Higginson with the Tigers. Shane Reynolds with the Astros. All-Star card. There we go. Barry Larkin with the Reds. Turn this over real quick. Billy Wagner, future star for the Astros. Jason Giambi, future star card for the A's. Kareem Garcia, future star with the Dodgers. Alan Baines, future star card for the Cardinals. Johnny Damon with the Kansas City Royals, future star card. Nomar Garcia Parra with the Red Sox, future star card. Todd Green with the California Angels, future star. Dustin Hermanson with the Padres, future star. Derek Jeter, future star card. Boom. Pretty close to a rookie card type style there. Future star. Young Derek Jeter there. Paul Wilson with the Mets. Boom. Tony Gwynn, shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and more. Tony Gwynn with the Padres. Mike Piazza, Star Power card with the Dodgers. Jeff Bagwell with the Houston Astros, Star Power card. Greg Maddux, Star Power card with the Braves. Larry Walker, Star Power card with the Rockies. Matt Williams with the Giants, Star Power. Tom Glavine with the Braves, Star Power. Craig Biggio with the Astros, Star Power. Barry Bonds with the Giants, Star Power. And Heathcliff Slocum, Star Power with the Philadelphia Phillies. Awesome little second box there, halfway through the set now. All right, put that one right there. Move this box out to the side now. Move on to box number 3. About 20 booms in this stack. All right. Trying to maintain the integrity of the storage boxes here. In case you're wondering what I'm doing there. Not trying to hide anything here. Just trying to be gentle with the boxes so I can preserve them, repackage when I put the cards in order 1 through 440, and put them in the box. Tricky part now is trying to get this opened without okay, I think I got it. Just gotta carefully loosen the edge so I can open it up. Instead of pulling it up, I pushed it down. Oh, there we go. Got a little, there we go. I like they did think this package through at least to put a little spacer bar in the box. Kind of keep the cards looking nice. Boom, there we go. Look at that nice Mickey Mantle there. I like that one. I like that one. It's kind of like their, that's nice, because this was the one that's featured on the box here too. Kind of matched up in this instance, probably just by chance. But let's see, just because I'm going to display that one differently. I'm going to put the horizontal card over here, just so I have a little bit more space there. Put this guy over here. That way we save a space right here for the last box to put that right there. And the cards will be here. Got it all going here. Accidentally put something on eBay and allowed offers. Declined an offer that was ridiculous, and the guy sends me a mean message. Ugh. Yeah, that's sometimes tricky when you do what you can do there, Trent. In case you don't do it that way, um, I usually set a price on a buy it now or make an offer, but you can set your low end for what you would accept for your offer, and that pretty much has worked out for me because that way I've got a no lower than price listed, and so I kind of do it that way on my buy it now listings, make an offer. So that's what I do on my eBay page. I do have over 500 items listed up on my eBay store. I got to list some more. I got a whole bunch of stuff to list up on eBay. It's just making the time to do it when I have a little time here. I'm trying to catch up on a few sorting projects, but it seems like by the time I start one sorting project, it leads me onto another sorting project. So Wally Joyner with the Royals, Pat Mears with the Twins, Fred McGriff with the Braves, Kenny Lofton with the Indians, Craig Biggio. There we go, Craig Biggio. Thought that was a thicker card. Craig Biggio, Jeff Blauser with the Braves. Biggio is with the Astros, of course. Bip Roberts with the Padres. Ricky Henderson with the Athletics. Chuck Knobloch. Oh, that's an interesting looking card. Chuck Knobloch with the Twins. Bill Swift with the Rockies. Scoot those up just a little bit for now. Give me a little bit of space here. Okay, guys? Thanks. Lee Smith with the Angels. Mo Vaughn with the Red Sox. Jeff Brantley with the Reds. John Flaherty with the Tigers. Cliff Floyd with the Expos. Tyler Green with the Phillies. Eric Hansen with the Red Sox. Moises Alou with the Expos. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Dun, 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 dun. Brady Anderson with the Orioles. Jeff Bagwell with the Astros. Ray Langford with the Cardinals. Javi Lopez with the Braves. Dan Miceli with the Pirates. Rafael Palmeiro with the Orioles. Dean Palmer with the Astros. Or no, with the Rangers. Sorry, Astros fans. Bong, 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 bong. There you go, Trent. Yeah, I forgot to set that up. Yep, just do a no lower than, and then they can't argue with you. If they give you an offer and it's within what you're selling it for and what you'll take no less than, that's the way the listing was set up. So if they don't want to do the no less than, they can go somewhere else and buy the card. Andy Pettitte with the Yankees. Ed Sprague with the Blue Jays. Terry Steinbach with the Athletics. Matt Williams with the Giants. Cliff Cirillo with the Brewers. Bernard Gilkey with the Cardinals. Trevor Hoffman with the Padres. Todd Hundley with the Mets. Barry Larkin with the Reds. Orlando Merced with the Pirates. Jose Mesa with the Indians. Mickey Morandi with the Phillies. Denny Neagle with the Pirates. Manny Ramirez with the Indians. Ruben Sierra with the Yankees. Kurt Manwaring with the Giants. Ishmael Valdez with the Dodgers. Andy Baines with the Seattle Mariners. Yep, I always do that when I'm creating my listings so that I see what the going price is for an item or what and I don't always try to go just under, depending if I know the card's definitely worth something. I will do that, but I will work with somebody. And of course, if they do make multiple purchases, I will help with shipping, because I know to sell just one card by itself, but if somebody is looking for a card, they will buy it and they'll pay the shipping with the tracking so they know for sure they got their product. And then it helps you too, knowing that your product got delivered to them. All right, so Sean Dunston with the Cubs. Len Dykstra with the Phillies. Carl Everett with the Mets. Cecil Fielder with the Tigers. Sean Green, Gold Cup card. Marquis Grissom with the Braves. Brian Hunter with the Astros. Heathcliff Slocum with the Phillies. Jim Thome with the Indians. Larry Walker with the Rockies. Jim Abbott with the Angels. Harold Baines with the Orioles. Jason Bates with the Rockies. Jim Bullinger with the Cubs. Scott Cooper with the Cardinals. Gary DeSarcini with the Angels. Jeff Facero with the Expos. Edgar Martinez with the Seattle Mariners. Mike Piazza with the Dodgers. Mark Portugal with the Reds. Tim Raines with the White Sox. Reggie Sanders with the Reds. Sammy Sosa with the Cubs. 2 more little pulls here and we'll be good to go for this box. Not too much stickage here. David Wells with the Reds. David Bell with the Cardinals. Brett Butler with the Dodgers. Joey Cora with the Seattle Mariners. Chad Fonville with the Dodgers. Alex Gonzalez with the Blue Jays. Pete Harnish with the Mets. Jimmy Key with the Yankees. Pedro Munoz with the Twins. Aaron Seeley with the Red Sox. Robbie Thompson with the Giants. Lee Tinsley with the Red Sox. John Frascatore with the Cardinals. Todd Worrell with the Dodgers. Andre Dawson with the Marlins. Glenn Dishman with the Padres. Thomas Howard with the Reds. Sandy Martinez with the Blue Jays. Ray Sanchez with the Cubs. Benito Santiago with the Reds. Bob Tewksbury with the Rangers. Randy Velarde with the Yankees. Jose Vizcano with the Mets. And Herb Perry with the Indians. Last little stack here, and on to box number 4. Frank's Card Corner. I stopped collecting in 1996 for a few years. I miss anything good? Roberto Alomar with the Blue Jays. Wade Boggs with the Yankees. Kevin Brown with the Orioles. Jay Buhner, J-Bone for the Seattle Mariners. Chili Davis for the Angels. Dennis Eckersley with the Athletics. Andre Galarga with the Rockies. Charlie Hayes with the Phillies. Lance Johnson with the White Sox. Rick Aguilera with the Red Sox. Sandy Alomar with the Indians. Mike Blowers with the Seattle Mariners. How much did you send me? All right. Barry Bonds with the Giants. Ricky Bones with the Brewers. Rico Brogna with the Mets. Will Clark with the Rangers. Luis Gonzalez with the Cubs. Tony Gwynn, shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and More for his Padres. Joey Hamilton again, Padres. And Mark Langston with the Angels. So there we go, box number 3 of this 4-box complete set of Topps 1996 baseball cards. All right, now we will be moving on to box number 4 in the set. So far we got these 3 Mickey Mantles for my PC, because these are insert cards, and I'll keep the inserts for my Mickey Mantle collection, of which I don't have that many cards for Mickey Mantle. So other than that, we will move on to now box number 4 in this 4-box mini set of 440 baseball cards. There we go. That's the easy part, getting the plastic covering. The next part is making sure I don't rip the box when I open it like I did the first one. I wasn't thinking. Oh, good. Easy pop. Well, that's the easy part. That's the easy part. Now let's see if I can get the... You know what? I'm going to use the point of this here this time. There we go. I cheated on that one. Get the little insert piece here. Pull this up. Pull it out. Set it off to the side here for when I repackage these in the boxes. And let's see who our fourth and final Mickey Mantle insert is out of the box. And boom, sorry, I hit the camera. There we go, box number 4. Box number 4. Is Mickey Mantle, first base, New York Yankees. This one is based on his 1969 Topps baseball card set. So his 1969 Topps baseball card set. So we will put that fourth one right up there. So those were our 4 Mickey Mantles. And in case anyone is wondering out there, you could probably search for them, find them on eBay and such. But this one was, you can see on the bottom here, it does say on the bottom of the insert here, Mickey Mantle commemorative set card 19 of 19. So this one's number 19 of 19. So there are 19 different Mickey Mantle cards in this set. You could probably look online and try and find them there if you wanted to. But that is a cool little subset there of Mickey Mantle reprint cards that Topps did, it looks like, back in the day. So without further ado, we're going to set this stack of cards up here and go through these cards right here. Looks like we got some more prospect cards coming up down the road here. Let me do a refresh on the chat since I've been kind of keeping an eye on it. And move on to the next set. So we do got another checklist here. This one goes to 404. Okay, I see. In the bottom or in part of the box here, looks like there's about 15 cards on the prospect list, starting at 424 to the end. About 15, 16 cards that are prospect cards coming up. So Carlos Baerga with the Indians, star power. Jose Mesa with the Indians, star power. Frank Thomas with the White Sox, star power card. Mike Mussina with the Orioles, star power card. Randy Johnson with the Seattle Mariners, star power card. Wade Boggs, star power with the Yankees. Ivan Rodriguez, star power with the Rangers. Ken Griffey Jr. with the Seattle Mariners, star power card. Kirby Puckett, star power card for the Twins. Cal Ripken Jr., star power card with the Orioles. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. These are all hit star power cards. Albert Bell with the Indians. There we go, back to normal again. Oh, draft pick cards again. Reggie Taylor with the Phillies. Matt Morris with the Cardinals. David Yoakum with the Dodgers. Randy Wynn with the Marlins. Shane Monahan with the Mariners. Alvy Shepard with the Orioles. Jonathan Johnson with the Rangers. Garrett Long with the Pirates. These are all draft pick cards until I get back to the normal ones. Brian Buchanan with the Yankees. Brian McNichol with the Cubs. Brian Powell with the Tigers. Craig Wilson with the Blue Jays. Jeff Leafer with the White Sox. Jason Brester with the Giants. Now we're getting into our prospect cards. All right, we've got Brian Barber, Mark Kroon, Mark Valdez, and Don Wigger. Kevin Jordan, Bobby Morris, Desi Relaford, and Adam Riggs. Jeff D'Amico, Marty Jensen, Gary Rath, and Clint Sadowski. Mike Figa, Raul Abanez with the Seattle Mariners, Paul Konerko, and Julio Macero. Something like that. Sorry, I'm being goofy here now. Let's get over here. James Bluma, David Coggin, Steve Montgomery, and Brandon Reed. Then we've got Matt Drews, Rich Hunter, Matt Rubel, and Brett Wagner. Steve Cox, Jesse Ibarra, Derek Lee, and Ron Wright. Jim Bonizzi with the Seattle Mariners, Billy Owens, Richie Sexton, and Darrell Ward. Bartolo Colon, prospect. Boom, Bartolo Colon. Awesome pitcher. Doug Million, Rafael Arellano, and Ray Ricken. Tim Harcritter, Ray Ordonez. There we go with the Mets. Neef Perez and Enrique Wilson. Roger Cedeno, Derek Gibson, Ben Grieve. There we go with the Athletics. Shane Spencer. Anton French, Desmond Smith, Darren Stovall, and Keith Williams. George Arias, Chris Haas, Scott Rowland, Scott Spezio, Brian Banks, Vladimir Guerrero, prospect card. There we go. That's a good Vladdy Daddy card to have. Andrew Jones and Billy McMillan. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen this one that much either myself. So that's why it was kind of nice when I saw, oh, all right, we're going to do the 96. I haven't seen much 96. Trey Beeman, Yamil Benitez, Jermaine Dye, and Angel Echeverria. All right. Then we've got Michael Coleman, Jacob Cruz, Richard Hidalgo, and Charles Peterson. Back to a little bit more normal, but looks like we've got now appearing Tony Clark with the Detroit Tigers, Jeff Suppan with the Red Sox, Jose Herrera with the Athletics, Shannon Stewart with the Blue Jays, Jimmy Haynes with the Orioles, Chris Snopek with the White Sox, Jay Payton with the Mets, Chris Hammond with the Marlins, Brooks Keichnick with the Cubs, Rick Krivda with the Orioles, Mark Loretta with the Brewers, Alex Ocha with the Mets, Tim Crabtree with the Blue Jays, Phil Nevin with the Tigers, Ruben Rivera with the Yankees. Sorry, it slid right almost into my lap. John Wasion with the Athletics, Donnie Wall with the Astros, Bob Wolcott with the Seattle Mariners. And we've got some horizontal cards again here. Lucky is in the house. How you doing there, Lucky? Good afternoon, Donald, and hello, everyone. Thanks for popping in here, Lucky. I'm sure you got home from work and just turning me on before you cut some Z's, or I don't know exactly. But thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here. Greg Maddox with the Braves, Will Cordero with the Expos, Kevin Apier. Had two stuck together there. Almost missed Steve Sparks with the Brewers, Kevin Apier with the Royals, Ryan Sandberg with the Cubs. Got a bunch of double cards here. I got to pay attention here. Loosen these up a little bit. Rondell White with the Expos, Robin Ventura with the White Sox. See, a bunch of doubles. Tim Salmon with the Angels, Mike Henman with the Astros, Oops, sorry about that. Darrell Hamilton with the Brewers. Delino DeShields with the Dodgers. Luis Alicia with the Red Sox. Bobby Bonilla with the Orioles. John Smiley with the Reds. Brian Ricard with the Rockies. John Olerud with the Toronto Blue Jays. Paul O'Neill with the Yankees. Jeff Montgomery with the Royals. Pedro Martinez with the Expos, and Vince Coleman with the Seattle Mariners. Yeah, just home, and it was very hot in the back lot at work today. Oh my word. Yeah, the sun's trying to come out today, but we've been having some cloudy, dreary type of weather here in the Pacific Northwest. I am so glad I work at an office. I can't stand the heat, and especially wearing a mask, I would probably pass out. All right, Delino DeShields with the Giants. Brett Saberhagen with the Rockies. Ken Hill with the Indians. Jamie Navarro with the Cubs. John Jaha with the Brewers. Kent Merker with the Braves. LaTroy Hawkins with the Twins. Cal Eldred with the Brewers. Mickey Tettleton with the Rangers. Chad Ogia with the Indians. C.J. Nikowski with the Tigers. Greg Colburn with the Marlins. Jose Canseco with the Red Sox. Joe Vitello with the Royals. Dave Nilsson with the Brewers. Jeff Conine with the Marlins. Jose Lima with the Tigers. Roberto Hernandez with the White Sox. Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals. Tom Glavine with the Braves. Now we've got some now appearing cards again. Jason Kendall with the Pirates. Norm Charlton with the Seattle Mariners. Jamie Brewington with the Giants. Juan Gonzalez with the Rangers. Frank Rodriguez with the Twins. Paul Sorrento with the Braves. Ben McDonald with the Orioles. Carlos Garcia with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And Charles Nagy with the Indians. And Jason Ehringhausen with the Mets. So there you have it. The 440 card base set for Topps 1996. Hopefully you guys enjoyed going through that with me. Finished, boom, just in a nick of good time here. The masks are terrible on days when it's over 90. Oh, I can imagine, guys. Somebody commented to me the other day when I went to church and stuff. They said, you picked a good time to retire, especially. You don't have to worry about going out and working in the environment that we're in today. And that is kind of a plus. Sorry, hit that little camera there. Let me put this into my stand here. So I will, for those that just hopped in at the end here, these came in 4 separate boxes. The 1996 baseball card set did come in these 4 different boxes. It was a different way, and I think it's because of the strikes shortened season in 94 and 95. 1995 was a shortened season too. That's probably why they did less cards. And I'm thinking Topps might end up doing something like this next year, but I don't know. It just depends on what Topps decides to do. I think they should make this set a little bit more interesting and next year, and just put a lot of Hall of Famers in there. Have it be like a Hall of Fame tribute type set along with the base cards from the 2020 season, even though it's going to be a 60 game season, as long as everything goes through with baseball here. But that would be cool if they did something like that, to just make the set not so small, maybe make it a 500 or 600 card set instead of just a small teeny tiny set for 60 games. But we'll see what Topps comes out with next year in 2021. But since I did what I've done on my channel, this turnaround for this year, getting monetized in January, and just moving forward with creating the content that I create on on my stream here. I just enjoy putting up this content and sharing the information with you. We were down when I started the set here with just 2 viewers in here, but now we got 8 people watching. We do have 8 thumbs up. Appreciate that. That means I got at least pretty much the same people that started with me, plus a few more, and got us up to 8 thumbs up. Not a great turnout, but what do I expect when I do a midday stream? For the East Coast, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For on the West Coast here, it's noon. Some people hop in right here at 12 and might start showing up when they go on their lunch break, because they know when I go live and stuff. But it was nice getting the 4 Mickey Mantle cards here. These will go into my PC here. But yeah, so other than that, I can't really think of anything else to touch base with. Just so you do know, tomorrow I'm going to try and make it back in time, but I will have my stream scheduled for tomorrow. I will be back, and I'm going to schedule it for 10:30, but in case I don't show up right away, don't give up on me. You will get the notification when I actually go live on my stream tomorrow. We will be doing a baseball card team history, and time permitting, if things work out, I'll probably plan on opening a Topps 2020 Series 2 hobby box. So that will be opened up tomorrow. But I do have to take my wife somewhere in the morning so that she can go for a special, they're not really having a viewing per se for my brother-in-law that passed away, but his wife and daughter and my wife want to go and just do a brief viewing and say their goodbye to my niece's dad and my sister-in-law's husband, and my wife wants to join them with that visit. I don't like doing viewings as much per se, so that's why I opted not to, but I told my wife I would take her there, and then when my daughter comes home from work, she'll go down south to well, because my daughter works farther south. She'll come home tomorrow evening and bring my wife, and then again for my Friday Hall of Fame Friday stream, it will probably be a pre-recorded, and I will release it at 10:30, the normal time for my live streams. So if you try popping in for my live stream, I probably won't do that. I might do a bonus stream later that day. We'll see how things work out. But if not, I will open up a second box of Topps 2020, possibly on Saturday, along with trying to sell some mystery packs. So I still do have a lot of mystery packs to sell. So other than that, condolences to your family. God bless. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Y'all take care. Exactly, Left Behind. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. And just, keep our family in our prayers. We know that my brother-in-law is in a better place now, and it was not surprising. We knew he was getting weak. He did lead a long life. He was 97 years old. So, or as some people say, he was 97 years young. So he is in a better place for sure right now. And so without further ado, it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end my stream. I'm going to turn my camera around so that you can see I really do exist and not just a voice behind the camera here. So let me just go ahead and turn this around. Show you that I really do exist and I am here. So this has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans Sports Cards and Collectibles, having been live to you from Arlington, Washington. And this has just been fun. Just show you my t-shirt. As always, I'm wearing my Topps baseball throwback old sign break stuff. Probably what I'll do for some of these other sets as they come up, as I might change my break table a little bit and put some of my old signage. If people remember when I was doing my my streams from the basement, as Sally calls it. You might be watching in the background, Sally. That's fine. and I'm not making fun of you at all. It was fun that she'd say I was working out of my basement. I was in my office in my garage that got built, and so that was a place for me to do some of my streaming until I realized that it was much better if I got a very high speed internet. I think 67 was the last year they were 5 cents. Probably lucky. Probably was 1967. I did buy some baseball cards, and I remember going down to 7-Eleven and buying some. They used to have them in our 7-Eleven close near where I lived in the neighborhood. Go out to the main road, even though I wasn't supposed to. But I would go there all the time. But yeah, that probably was 1967 in the 60s when they were that much. I was like 9, 10 years old. It was fun getting a pack of baseball cards, but I wish I had those packs now. Or not the packs, but the cards I pulled out of the packs. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to say goodbye for today. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. We will see you guys tomorrow. The 2020 hobby boxes are actually going down in price. Wonder if all cards will. Oh, we'll see. That's interesting. Yeah, they probably did drop in price. I don't think the cards in it are all that well. There's not. I mean, you got the Lewis Robert rookie card, which I've got in my set. I'm trying to complete that set and see how quick I can. I got the first 2 boxes I went through. I haven't finished all the way through all those. I'm about halfway done from the 2 hobby boxes I did get to try and see how many hobby boxes it takes me to complete a set. So that's what I'm working on the side right now. As I get that done, I'll make a little update saying I completed my Topps 2020 baseball card base set, which is 700 cards, 350 cards in Series 1, and 350 cards in Series 2. So we will see on that one, okay? But other than that, you guys take care. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can close on the note of the cards and what we did today. Go ahead and get this lined up real quick. Get ready to sign off. So you guys take care. Have a great day. Have a great, wonderful week. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully 10:30 if I make it back in time. If not, as soon as I get back to my house and get things set up, I'll have it all set up prior to. So when I get back, I just have to hop into the stream here. And I will get it scheduled up by tonight, what I will be doing tomorrow for sure. Okay? So until then, you guys have a great, wonderful day, and we will see you guys around the channels, okay? Bye now. Take care. Thummies up. In case you didn't do it already, we got 9 thumbs up, 7 watching. Appreciate it. You guys take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye now.